Hello, Kelechi here. I've been reading Bill Bryson's A Short History of Nearly Everything, A Journey Through Space and Time. Interesting book. If you're like me and you're curious about understanding how the world works and how what makes our world the way it is, then this video will interest you. In the coming days, I'm going to be starting a masterclass on chemistry. All right, I'm going to be teaching from the very foundation, the basics, helping you understand simple concepts. Now, this class is open to everyone, whether you're a science student or you're an art student or you're a commercial student or you're an adult who just want to understand how the world works. It's good we're living at a time where we have better understanding of how our world works, and someone like Bill can just put it inside a book. But I'm going to be sharing with you my understanding, being a teacher of science and chemistry, how what makes chemistry, and what chemistry is all about. So let's go. The first thing we're going to start with is what is chemistry? Introduction to chemistry. Chemistry basically is the science of matter and changes. Chemistry studies what matter is made of, how it behaves, and how it changes. So the question begins to ask, what comes to your mind when you think of chemistry? I'm sure you're going to think of someone in the laboratory, or you're going to think of chemicals, explosions, drugs. Those are the things that would easily come to mind. So from taking it from the start, so that's what chemistry is. Chemistry basically is the science of matter. What matter is made up of, how matter behaves, and how it changes. And chemistry is important because you find it very useful in medicine when it comes to making drugs. It's useful in terms of our environment, understanding pollution and clean energy. It's also useful in technology in terms of innovations on materials like plastics and semiconductors. There are basically 5 branches of chemistry. There's organic chemistry, which is chemistry of carbon. There's inorganic chemistry, which is chemistry of non-carbons. And there's physical chemistry, which is, we talked about the properties of matter and how they behave. And there's analytical chemistry, which is about identifying substances. And there's biochemistry. I have a BS in biochemistry, which is chemistry of living organisms. So that's what chemistry is basically at the start. We've been able to define chemistry and talk about where it's useful, and we've also listed the branches of chemistry. So in the next class, we're going to break it further, but take note of the keywords, matter, atoms, and molecules. You can Google this on your own. So the idea of this class is, even if you've never done science before, you've never done chemistry, I want to take you on the journey to help you understand what chemistry is and the whole jargons and complexities of it, and break it down into simple, applicable, useful terms so you can understand the world better. And of course, if you understand the world better, it makes your world a better place. So I'll see you in my next class. Until then, keep watching. Bye-bye.